Yes, but I love Elberton. I do. I came from Athens, for sure. I love it in Atlanta. I've been doing comedy here and there, but because I really love big city cops. I don't like the small city cops. Yeah, so I love everything in Elberton but the cops. Hope y'all not related. Probably. Yeah, because the big city cops, they really don't care what you do. You know what I mean? As long as you don't shoot more than 2 people, they ain't gonna mess with you. They don't care. But a small town cop, he gonna pull you over because you're bored. Like, I was late here tonight because I got pulled over by an Elberton cop. And when he pulled me over, I give him my license or whatever. He's like, how you doing? I was like, I'm good. Officer, everything okay? He said, yeah, can I get your license? Here you go. He looks at my license. He was like, did you know that we're the Grand Bowl of the whole America? I was like, yeah, but is that why you pulled me over? You know what I mean? He gave me a fun fact. I really didn't need the fun fact. I didn't know that till he pulled me over tonight. So I tried to use it, but for real. So he was just like, yeah, you didn't know? I was like, nah, I didn't know that. He was like, yeah. 325 million years ago, granite was invented by the Earth's crust melting. All right. Was that why you pulled me up? I was like, officer, I'm not trying to correct you, but Georgia ain't nothing but like 300 years old. How was that? Okay, cool. But he said, no, I'm the one asking the question tonight. All right, cool. So I'm not gonna ask you, officer, why you pulled me over again. Is there anything else you want to let me know? He was like, well, how long have you been driving? I was like, I don't know, 30 minutes? I said, no, how long have you been driving? I was like, who knows how long you've been driving, officer? I looked at my license, okay, about 16 years. He said, so if you've been driving 16 years, you know better than to drive with your tag light out. I said, okay, officer. I'm sorry, I was driving from inside my car tonight. I do that sometimes with my seatbelt on and drive the speed limit. And then I came here a little late. But yeah, shout out to the police. Elberton police. And I've been doing comedy for a couple of years. I've done it all kind of places. This is a really dope room. The food is good. I had a soul roll the other day. You gotta try that. I want to get some at the fast menu when my nerves go away on my tummy. But yeah, I've done comedy outside, in churches, strip clubs, traps, birthday parties, baby showers. It's real random, you know what I mean? But it's hard outside. It's real hard outside. That's the worst. It's the best, but the worst. You know, people think they got a good idea. We're gonna have a show in the backyard. All right, cool. You gonna pay me? Yeah, I'm there. So we go do the show. But then it's hard when the joke doesn't land outside and you really hear crickets for real. Like, that doesn't hurt your feelings worse than you trying something you've been working on. Nobody reacts, and a cricket just deteriorates or whatever crickets do. I don't know what cricket call is. But yeah, it's hard. But this year I come a new man to the mic, so give it up for me. I just stopped smoking.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. The journey is hard. I put it out right before I came in. I was like, I can't smoke in a cafe. I started to call Lance. I was like, Lance, the MD don't stand for medicinal. I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay? So one time I was in church.
Oh no.
And I was like, man, they came out with these new electronic pens. It's the quickest way to cancer. I get it. But still, it's a little convenient. I might not get pulled over by a cop. If I got it, let me try it. So I was in church and pastor was reading Revelations. That's kind of stressful. So when it was time to pray, everybody's eyes was closed. So I tried to hit it real quick, I thought if I blew the smoke real fast, it'd get thin and nobody really noticed where it come from. But the pastor, his eyes was open the whole time because he's selfish. And he came to the back and told me, Phillip, what are you doing? I was like, look, pastor, I thought CBD was Christian-based drugs.
Oh,
That's what I thought, but nah. Shout out to the Bulldogs, they just lost again. Yeah, kind of butthurt about it, no Diddy. Yeah, for sure. It's crazy. I work in the hospital though. Give it up for the medical field.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love working in the hospital because there's so many pretty women there. Single or married, they there. It's just cool to be around. But I hate the attention I get, the shift of the attention I get from women when they realize I'm not a doctor. They nice all week, couple weeks, they might give me their number. We send a little flirty text. They might send a picture and their scrubs and some cleavage. Cool. Then, we get to FaceTime. Once you get to FaceTime, hey, you get you a FaceTime, that's real personable. Okay? We're gonna leave it there. But when we get to FaceTime, like, hey, Dr. Phil, like, hey, how you doing, baby? What's up? Dr. Phil, what's up? You sure have a humble apartment. Yeah, I ain't trying to throw my money on the frivolous things. Humble. Dr. Phil, what's up, baby? How long were you in school? About 4 months. I don't know if y'all ever seen somebody tell Siri to hang up FaceTime while you're on the phone. But that is so embarrassing. She was like, Siri, Alexa, hang up, end call. But if you like to brag, raise your hand.
Brag?
Nobody likes to brag? Just me. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Thank y'all.
My kids.
We got 3. Thank you. 3 braggers in here. I hate the people at work that like to brag about what they did over the weekend or what they cooked and who all came over and enjoyed it. Cause everybody ain't got friends and you ain't gotta rub it in our face like that. You know what I'm saying? But this year, for the 4th of July, I cooked. And I was that bragger on July 5th when we went back to work. Cause I made these jerk turkey burgers. Yeah, jerk turkey burgers. I got a pineapple, it wasn't ready to cut yet, so I just put it in the middle of the table for the aesthetic. And then I had some ginger beer, you know what I mean? I had a good time. It was pretty cool. I had a real good time. I got to work and I had to let everybody in the hospital kind of know what I did because it was kind of relevant at the time. I went in the cafeteria and the cafeteria lady was like, hey, Phillip, you ready? What would you like to eat? I was like, man, let me get some scrambled eggs, a biscuit, some grits. She was like, you don't want no meat? Nah, I made these jerk turkey burgers over the weekend, and I had a pineapple, it wasn't ready to cut yet, so I put it in the middle of the table for the aesthetic. Yep. And then ginger beer, had some ginger beer, we had a real good time. Real good time. Then I went to the back and I work in the OR, so the surgeon was like, Phillip, man, you sure look tired, man. What's going on, bro? You came to work looking mighty down today. Did you have a good week? I said, yeah, I had a real good weekend. He said, okay, cool. And he came back again, Phillip, you still looking tired. What's going on? I said, man, I made these jerk turkey burgers. This weekend I went and got a pineapple, put it in the middle of the table. It wasn't ready to be cut yet, so I left it there for the aesthetic. And pulled out some ginger beer. We had a real good time. Yeah. So then I went to get Miss Smith. Oh, Hilton. No, I'm supposed to say her name. I went and got Miss Smith and wheeled her to PACU. Got her ready for an epidural. I was like, hey, Miss Smith, how you doing? She said, I'm good, baby. I said, well, I'm Phillip. I'm gonna take you over here. Dr. Jones gonna come give you your epidural, get you ready for your surgery. What was that? I'm scared. He said it was Halloween. But I was like, I'm gonna get you ready for your surgery. Just sit tight, and I'm gonna get everything you need. If you need anything, just let me know. She's like, okay, baby. So I go back to the corner. She calls me. 2 seconds. And I was sniffing. She's like, Phillip, what are you doing? I said, nothing. I'm just, nothing. I'm fine. And she was like, well, could you get me a warm blanket, baby? I said, yeah, I'll get you a warm blanket. So I went and got a warm blanket, brought it to her, laid it on her, pulled the curtain back, went around. Dr. Jones comes in. Hey, Miss Smith, how you doing? She's like, I'm doing great. But something about that young man, Phillip, was super weird. Dr. Jones was like, what was going on? He said he kept smelling himself. So she was like, so Dr. Jones was like, what you mean smelling himself? Like thinking that he's hot stuff? I know the young man think he think he's hot stuff. He's the dude, whatever. Is that what it is? She was like, no, he just kept literally just smelling himself. He said, well, let me get to the bottom of it. Before he came around, I pulled the curtain back. I was like, no, Dr. Jones, you ain't got to go nowhere. I'm going to tell you what it was. I was making sure I ain't smell like these jerk turkey burgers. I made this weekend. I had some pineapples.
For aesthetics?
One ready to cut yet. I put it in the middle of the table for the aesthetic. I had some ginger beer. Had a real good time. Real good time. The surgeons like to pick at me at work sometimes because they know the comedy grind is real. And they have jokes for me if I lose a crowd. All the time. But they get mad at me for picking at them for losing the patient. I feel like we both men living our dreams. Too tough. Things happen. They do. Shout out to my girlfriend, she's pregnant. That's fertility. Yeah, we've been together 3 months. I just found out she was 6 months pregnant. Yeah, all my friends was like, bro, you think she was cheating on you, bro? I was like, no, bro, because she rubbed my ears before she kissed me goodnight. If a woman do that, she ain't cheating on you. Yeah, so he was like, so I was like, yeah, bro, we've been together 3 months. She's 6 months pregnant. I'm good at math. I know what that means. My child gonna be pretty smart.
Advanced.
Already skipping grade. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I knew. I got me a smart one. Yeah, we went and saw the ultrasound. And I saw she's gonna be a little shorter. That's crazy. But I'm optimistic and I'm smart. Because, it's dangerous out here for little girls. People steal little girls. But people don't steal little girls. No. Like, we never see a little girl missing on the news, have we, no? Different news in Elberton. Okay, cool. Let's take that back. Comedy is pure. That's why I love it. It's one of the purest art forms, ever designed. If I painted a picture, I just need one of y'all in here to give me $400. I would feel appreciated. If I was a singer and I was off key, but my band was great, it wouldn't matter. Y'all would still buy that ticket. And we good. If I was a rapper and I had on the jewelry and a good TikTok dance, I got a hit. I'm good. But comedy, if you ain't funny, they're just looking at you. Like a YouTube ad.
It's hard.
They're ready for your 6 seconds to skill. You know what I mean? Like, in comedy, there's certain things we can kind of relate and tell y'all, and y'all can receive it. But singers have the advantage that they sing you the same message beautifully. But y'all will accept it more. You know what I'm saying? Because like if I told you guys, like, hey, I'm into ugly women, I just love ugly women. Women that just don't look like nothing, I love them. Like that. See what I'm saying? But if I sing it to you like, tap on my window, don't knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. What y'all think he's talking about? I don't care in the pouring rain. We're not gonna leave a pretty woman in the rain, ever. She's not gonna tap on the window, ever. We're gonna open the door. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Then not the ugly girl. And that man got a Grammy off of that. That's crazy. Think about it, yeah. And she will be loved regardless. But if I told y'all saw y'all pull back when I said it, y'all was like, ugh. But with him having the Grammy, that means at least 50% of the room has bobbed their head to that song before. For sure. Shout out to God for protecting us.
Amen.
For bringing us here. He's still gonna protect us no matter what happens. When I got to work Wednesday, I thought one of my coworkers died because everybody was so sad. I was like, why y'all so sad? Then I put 2 and 2 together, but I was still my jolly by golly self at work. So I looked like the guy who President won. That's how everybody was looking at me. And I was just like, bruh. Okay. But I really should have played into it a little more. Because after I realized that, then I started acting sad. Just like, man, yeah, bruh. I don't know, man. I don't know what we gonna do, bruh. Am I coming to work? Do I still got a job? Do I still got my family? Can I still go to church? Might. That's how I looked at it. For real. Yeah.
That's right.
With that being said, I want everybody in here to follow me in the Cash App. $sign filled up. You know what I mean? Because I cracked my screen on my phone. It's like $200 to get your screen fixed. And it's real hard when your screen is cracked and you're trying to minimize something that you don't want everybody to know. That you need to minimize. I ain't going dirty, I'm just saying different. You know, like I'll be in church and the pastor, you know, because I got space for Jesus in my heart, but I don't have space for the Bible app on my phone. I don't got no storage for that. So like, when he called out Ephesians 3,000 and I try to get my phone out, and then I have to hit Safari. It ain't no telling what'll pop up. Ain't no telling what'll pop up. But yeah, y'all follow me on Cash App for real, because even if y'all didn't laugh, I was gonna tell my mom I killed it. That's what we do.
That's right.
Support each other.
So mom's love.
For real. I'm not into ugly women, so don't judge me, but I am into older women. And it took a while to learn how to communicate with them at work. But when I started bringing up chicken salad, the chicken salad chick. See? That was just a smooth little segue. And then I dated cougars for a while. It was it's flavors of cougars. I learned that. You got your classy cougar, your crusty cougar, and then you got the one that thinks she still got it, but it's a rap. You know? But the classy cougar, she's never vulgar. She never says nothing out of line. She keeps it classy when she's just like, Phillip, you gonna come visit me today, baby? Yeah, man, I'm gonna come over there. You know what I mean? And the crusty cougar, she kind of got a gambling problem. She spent a lot of time at the Chevron.
The Chevron?
Mm-hmm. She smelled like lottery ticket scratch off dust. And Black and Miles. Phillip, you gonna come see me today, baby? Yeah, man, I'm gonna come over there. And the one thing she still got it. She like to sing the young songs. She mess up the words. She cooks the best. Her arms do that. You know, the best cookie. Yeah, she could be singing anything when you coming in. You know what I mean? She was singing songs about riding in the Tessie with her bestie. Well, I've never seen you in a Tesla. But that's cool. But did you cook the greens today? I sure did. You gonna come over here, baby? Yeah, man. But shout out to the youth and their future.
That's
kids.
right. That's good.
I want them to be a little bit more less real. Hate to say that, but I want them to be less real. I was substitute teaching the other day, and I got a tooth knocked out a couple months ago. And the kid was just like, every time I talk, Mr. Phillip, what's up, Brian? It looks like you got hit in the mouth by a bad bowler.
A bad bowler.
A bad bowler? What you talking about? Yeah, it looked like they only knocked down one pin. Okay, Brian. Mr. Phillip! What's up, Brian? My daddy said that you do comedies. I do. And he said your stage name is Filled Up. It is. It is, Brian. And then I told him that you need a fill-in. That was good. I had nothing for him. I just get the time out every time he's in my class. 30 minutes. That's all I had. I couldn't hurt his feelings. I wanted to pinch him. But I need the money. We don't know. But all right, so y'all follow me on Instagram. I really enjoyed y'all. Give it up for your host.